Hello, my name's Rupert Kingston. I'm the Creative Director for New ID Cosmetics, and in this section we're going to be talking about applying and choosing the right foundation. When most women apply foundation, what they tend to do is match it up to their face colour, but really what you want to do is apply the foundation along the jawline to check it's the right colour. So today what we're going to do is apply 3 different colours just along the jawline. So I'm going to apply a lighter colour, a medium colour, and then we're going to choose a slightly darker colour. So when you're choosing foundations, try and choose 3 different colours so you can really get a good idea about what's going to work. I'm going to choose this mid-tone here. A lot of women tend to choose a foundation that's too dark for them, and the problem with that is as you get along the jawline here it becomes very, very difficult to blend. So choose a foundation that's closer to your neck colour, and remember you can always warm your foundation up with a little bit of powder or a little bit of bronzer. So I'm just going to cleanse that off really quickly off the lovely brook. And just cleanse it off my hand as well. So the foundation we're going to be using today is called Eye Perfect by New ID Cosmetics. Our makeup artists always apply foundation with a foundation brush. So what we've done is built a brush into our foundation. So by clicking the button on the bottom of Eye Perfect, you can actually load and prime your brush so you have exactly the right amount of foundation. So the way I'm going to apply on Brooke, and this is the best way for you to apply, is to apply area by area. And it makes it much easier. You know where you've been on the face if you slowly apply area by area instead of randomly applying all over the face. So I'm going to do half a click and load some foundation into the brush, and I'm going to start in the middle of the forehead. Then what I can do is apply a little bit to one cheek, a little bit to the other cheek, and a little bit to the chin. Then with what's left on my brush, I can start blending outwards. Now if you've never used a foundation brush before, it is a very quick, very effective way of applying foundation. And it's really easy to smooth and blend the foundation with the brush. By putting the foundation in the middle of the area and blending outwards, as I get to the hairline, the foundation blends away, and the same with the temples as well, so we get a really smooth application. Coming down to the cheek, I do exactly the same thing. So I start in the middle of the cheek and blend downwards. So as I get close to the jawline, it's very easy to blend it away, and there's almost no foundation running along the jawline. I'm not going to get too close to the eye with the foundation because I'm going to show you how to use concealer in a section later on. So again, I'm going to do exactly the same with the other cheek, and if I need a little bit more foundation I can do half a pump and just get a little bit more out onto the skin, and then I'm going to blend down. Notice as I get down to the jawline or close to the hairline, there's hardly any foundation at all, which makes for a very, very smooth application. Then finally what I'm going to do is finish with the chin, so I'm going to apply some foundation to the centre of the chin and just blend outwards as well. Taking real care as I come along the jawline here to blend it away so there's no tie mark along the jawline and it blends really nicely onto the neck. Now I always finish with the nose, and the reason why I do that is women tend to put foundation on their nose first and you end up with a lot of foundation on the nose. I've been watching women apply foundation and they tend to put a bit of foundation on the nose, then some on their cheeks, and then some on their nose, and then some on their forehead, and some on their nose, and some on their chin, and then they finish with the nose. And actually the nose can be the most difficult area to apply foundation, so I say do this area last. And actually the brush is perfect for just getting into all those creases around the nose and just blending it out. And then what I'll do is just apply a little bit just over the top lip. Now at this point, what's great about Eye Perfect is you can have a look in the mirror and decide if you need any extra foundation. And what you won't end up with is any wastage at all. So what I'm going to do is half a click to prep and prime the brush again. And then I can just go into areas where I just might want to apply just a little bit more foundation, just for a little bit more coverage. It is what we call light to medium coverage. So you can get a very fine coverage by just doing 1 or 2 clicks into the brush, or you can get a much richer, fuller coverage by applying a few coats. Now the cleverest thing about the eye prime foundation is it's colour adaptive. So as it goes onto the skin, what it will start to do is blend into the skin tone by using colour adaptive pigments. They'll react with the pH balance of the skin and slowly change colour to warm up or cool down. So that's a very, very quick, very easy way to just use the Eye Perfect foundation by choosing a colour that's perfect along the jawline and then applying area by area with the brush and blending outwards. To finish this look, have a look at some other sections on using foundation, foundation primers, concealers and powders. Thanks very much.